This poem is called Pavlovsk poem, and okay, 3 notes before I start. Pavlovsk is a park in Petersburg that's built in a neoclassical style. So to name this poem Pavlovsky, Dimitri meant to evoke basically a return to more classical times and an imperial and romantic age, such as I suppose Russia envisioned when the Soviet Union fell, that they would have to return to this earlier model because they didn't have anywhere else to fall back on. Also, poem. The word poem in Russian is feminine. It's poema. So to call it poem is it's a little gender bendy. So I wore this tie in honor of the title. And then the last thing is that there is a Russian word in here that Dimitri wanted us not to translate, DMITRY. And it means something like a Byronic hero who's wandering the moors, and it's like raining and windy, and yeah. And I said, can I say Byronic? He said, no, keep it DMITRY. So when you hear DMITRY, that's what that means. Okay. And I like the English first, Russian second, so I'll start with the English, and then I'll give you a taste of my Russian, which is not Dimitri's. Okay. Pavlovsk poem. This night of predestination stumbles through the alpine meadow. Upon the flinty gradient, flecked with moonbright in order, I discern a damsel in black. This night of predestination. I kiss my dream on the nose. In a bridle of plucked eyebrows on a bronze marbled colossus, a Kalmuk's rolling sunset eyes gallop by in a carriage, and I, DMITRY, kiss them. Don't stop another's mouth with a kerchief or your own lips. Quoth he, a damsel in black gathers no moss, she gathers poppies, intoning, don't put them in your mouth. So I put them to the taste test, and fall into a daze, into brocade lavender. Lion cub fountains of Italy rise before me. Vallecano, Barcaroli, Sorrento. Thronage of Madonnas in décolletage, cherubic folds of infants, voluptuous hyacinths, but not lavender. Mine, the fault is mine, the fault. My scalpel slices the skin of the dream in vain. In his heart core, in a half-darkened chapel, a dry-bearded bishop martyr bears passions in the singular image of women near to me. Mea culpa. Dreamlets deceive. We take wing to the Pavlov's grove, where fragrant herbs drink bronzen air, and ferns swelter in a sylva of Baltic lyres. My tricorn isn't there, just the petrified trunk of a Doric birch tree that outfoxed the dark hair of time, and engaged with rings the fingers of antiquity. No gentle friend, no darling lily, except for she's here. Everything is orphaned. Konstantin Batushko. Lily's song. Don't gamble among happy girls. Among the lazy, don't be lazy. Just twirl around the willow branch. Who is not a murderer? Am I a murderess? A lonely pebble of sky trips along Slavyanka, not winking its doe eyes at a widower without a spouse. Thus was Russia orphaned, ephemeral lily passed away, the shades of Kuzmin, Parny, Apuleius approach her in Elysium. They heard one another in a squint-eyed circle with echoes of Pisces Aquarius. From honey they make copper, an emptiness from love. From emptiness, the form of love, and rig a funerary boat to skim across the water to the palace of Emperor Pavel in an evanescent cuirass, to the bridge with a decoy centaur, to the hillocks with a stringed concord, where among unsorrowful yew trees, Apollo guards his colonnade with an empty quiver of arrows, where a damsel in black rehearses lamentations, gathering armfuls of poppies in funerary joy. And then here's a little bit of the Russian.